Yo, thank you so much. If you're not 18 or older, please leave. Shadow doesn't like you either. The support has been amazing. Thank you so much. Yo, also, this is my first time doing like a tour with the GoPro, so I lost some footage. But you know, and there's a little bit things wonky, but we're just gonna make it better for next time. This was just such a cool and dope experience. I'm just so excited that I can share it with you guys.
Channel and it's like doing big things.
Doing great. Yeah, first month. It's Hi Homie. I do food and weed reviews. So
In Kansas City?
100%. Definitely.
Especially because that was like one of the best, you know, or like we had one of our best years from a cannabis perspective. So
Yeah,
it's time
100%.
to bring some light to actually what they're
Yeah.
putting out there.
Definitely. I
That's
agree.
important. I saw
I
your
agree.
exposed video. I thought that was
Quality
pretty
product.
interesting.
Yeah, it's wild that the 6 companies that lobbied for Amendment 3 were the ones that are making the most money from it. Now that they're opening these micro businesses that they're calling, can only have about like 250 plants, whereas these companies have like 8,000.
Yeah.
So it just makes the market so much more competitive. When you see Oklahoma has prices like $60 an ounce, whereas we have like $200 ounces. So
Yeah,
it just
they're-
blows my mind.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I had a brand, they wouldn't obviously let me know who they were, come in here because at one point we had extra grow space. We're down in the East Bottoms. This is, you know, kind of like a prime location, and it didn't go well at all. But
Yeah.
there was no appetite for us to grow together. I have this in, you know, a similar
Yeah.
setup that they would be looking for. They're like, do you have security down here? I'm like, we grow microgreens, cucumbers, not pounds of weed. Like, we don't need security dogs. We don't need, you know, things like that. We grow food. We're trying to feed people.
Yes, it's so dope. I love that.
Oh,
It's
thank you.
amazing.
Thank
100%.
you. The strides are way different. So, you know, like 40 pounds, $40 a pound on on tomatoes, and we don't even grow tomatoes, versus like $200 an ounce on
Yeah,
weed, or
yeah.
$1,600, whatever it really is. So
Definitely.
or on a pound of weed. So
Oh yeah,
I
we're on like
apologize.
$2,000.
Right,
Yep.
right, exactly. So the price margins are a lot different here, and this is very capital intensive. Corbin and I don't do this because we're super rich and we're getting super rich. We are doing this because we see the benefit
Yeah.
of growing fresh food for people and disrupting the way that transportation provides food today, right? Like growing it close to where it's consumed is really the biggest challenge that I'm trying to prove valuable.
Yeah,
Right now-
that's so awesome.
Thank you. We've spent a lot of hours and a lot of money trying to make this work, and I really do feel like just this week we're starting to really see the light as I'm kind of getting back into this again. The first time we did this, I still had a full-time job with T-Mobile. I was doing IoT product management. That's where you like couple the hardware and software together, provide it to enterprise and SLED segments. That was way too much, and I wasn't doing either of them very well.
I feel that.
So I was like in 11 high Vs and a Sunfresh, you know, and like, oh, hey, can you send that contract? Wait, I've got this farm call. Not a good look. Not
Yeah.
a good. Not good trying to have two career opportunities and not able to pour your heart into.
100%, definitely.
So that's really where I was like, okay, we're gonna go about this again, and we're gonna do this the right way. We've been primarily focusing on restaurants and wholesale.
Yeah.
You know, everyone like, I'm gonna launch this Shopify business, or I'm gonna launch this business, this awesome website. It's gonna make me like millions of dollars, right? That doesn't really always occur.
Oh yeah.
If you figured it out, how to brand yourself and make millions of dollars, I applaud you, like 100%. But that wasn't us at the
Oh,
beginning,
yeah.
right? I put the produce up. I partnered with someone to help build a website, and it didn't come through. So that is why restaurants were our first focus this second go round, and now we will start turning to direct to consumers again.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah, thank you so much. We're super excited, and actually I wanted to show you this. So this is your bag that you have today.
Yes. Yo, I can't wait.
It says support your local greens dealer.
Yo.
So I thought it was like kind of fitting.
Yes, that's so
And then
dope.
the branding, and I know. Okay, so this is parsley from the other farm. This is about 4 weeks old. You can put this in the ground and it will make a bushel for you all summer long.
Yo!
I'm like, isn't that crazy? It's a little
Yes!
and then,
It's
like,
gonna be so
this
cool.
Kombucha.
Yes!
I'll show you the basil that is actually used inside of this. If you want to open it up and try it, it's pretty good.
Yo, definitely.
We are really trying to provide like a full grocery line offering with sustainable products curated in Kansas City on our website. So you'll see like kombucha.
That's so good.
You know, eggs like that can be a good mocktail, you know?
Yes.
Like, okay, it's the middle of the week. I'm trying not to drink, but fuck, it's been a day. Like,
100%.
That is a good way to
Definitely.
do that. And then this is a salad kit that we do. And here's a dressing as well. Normally the dressing goes inside of it, but I dropped the first one I made you this morning. So that happens.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, if you want to just drop everything back in, I just wanted to at least show you that.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome, friend. I will go from here. Here's some like edible flowers.
Yo.
Beautiful, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, he ate the flower just like that.
Yo, always enthused. And I just love what you guys are doing, bringing local greens to the people of Kansas City. That's what it needs to be.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And you just did that. That just, that makes me really happy. I'm going to give you another sensation inside of here. Are you ready?
Yo, yes.
It is called a buzz button. This edible flower is on the Strawberry Fields drink at Ocean Prime, which is the swanky restaurant down.
Oh, yeah.
We don't provide for them, but so this is our herb room. Cucumbers on this side. Small little, backstory here. This is Mike. He's helping me seed today. We're kind of getting
what's up?
To a point where our grows are becoming a lot to maintain, and it's just me here and at the other one. So Mike actually helped my dad set up his first hydroponic weed plant when he was 18 years old.
Yo!
Isn't that crazy?
That's so dope.
What? So yeah, how long have you been farming?
I started in LA in the 60s. I came out here from the 70s on.
Heck yeah, definitely. That's badass.
That's great. So I'm gonna grab some gloves really quick. One thing we always want to do is have gloves if we're gonna be like touching plants.
Oh yeah.
I don't think you'll see a lot of ladybugs, but we don't use any chemicals. Chemicals here,
So dope. Yes.
Thank you. So you might see some dead ladybugs or ladybugs around. We drop them off as a preventative measure to try and kill. Any of the bad plants.
Little weed growers friends right there.
Yeah. There's some really weird things. People are like, oh, how do you pollinate and get cucumbers? And I'm like, this right here, we save the bees. It's all about kind of using everyday tools to be a sustainable farmer. So,
yes.
Over here we have kale. It's without an order, but
100%.
I had to get samples out there to get the
definitely.
Order. So it's a funny business for sure.
So what are the best ways to get with you to buy?
Yeah. On our website, we actually broke up with barntodoor.com. They're like a third party. Let's get away from the lights. It'll all get hot. It's like a third party.
That tingles wild.
Provider, and they took like 6% on. They took a stupid high percentage. And when you're running a $15 salad to Overland Park, it just really doesn't make sense, you know? So I was like, why? We're not going to continue to do business with them, as well as they have a website and then a store. So I had a website that said something about me, and then you had to go to a different link to actually purchase. It is 2023. People need three clicks into their doorstep,
Yep, 100%.
To make anything
Yeah.
sexy for a consumer.
Definitely.
So I was like, okay, so we broke up with them. However, they took, per the terms and conditions, they took the keys to the website. So they took everything on the website. I can download something from archive tools to get most of our information back, but I'm like, oh, feverishly gonna build a website between 2 and 3 in the morning.
Yeah,
you know? And
100%.
like get everything in.
Definitely.
So right now, it's just urbanbountyfarm.squarespace.com. I haven't gotten the domain servers talking to each other again. I don't know if you're like into tech at all or like have any background on that, but they're saying the CNAME record isn't matching, and I can't update it with GoDaddy. So they were like, transfer the domain to Squarespace, update the CNAME, and then transfer it back to them.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I used to pay people at T-Mobile to do this. Like, you know, like we had budgets and like teams of several like working on this, so I just don't want to mess it up. And so I'm kind of just like in a little bit of a lull with like it being a really big portion of how I'm distributing right now. But I do want to get our name out there, especially from a direct-to-consumer perspective, because we have the stuff. And like Corbin is at the River Market every Saturday, so that's great. We have a spot at the downtown Lee Summit Farmers Market, but the way that things are going, we're not going to have anything to really sell besides maybe one product.
That's a good problem to have, though.
It is a good product. Yeah, a good problem to have. It really is, but I love my market people so much, and that's really like one of my favorite things of like that's what makes like 12-hour days worth it, is like going and seeing the people on Saturday morning and they're like, geez, you look like shit. I'm like, I haven't slept, you know, like, you want some lettuce?
Heck yeah. And you're giving them great quality food that was grown locally. Yes.
Dude, that is what like actually blows my mind sometimes, is I'm like, we are right in line with like Liberty Food, CNC, like the major wholesalers, but even with consumers, like we sell the salad kits for $5. So like you can like go through McDonald's and like have to take a nap after, or you can eat a salad and
feel freaking great.
Definitely. Like, want to take your dog on a walk or something.
And get more nutrients that you would have gotten at any time and point with a hamburger.
Yes. And then like this is what's crazy to me. I'm like, how does this get into the store? Something like that looks like that gross in comparison to
you know? That's what it's all about. Definitely.
Like, so I think there's a lot more storytelling that needs to occur for obviously the work that we are doing. It's just like most of the time we're just trying to make sure we're maintaining ops, especially with hydroponic farming. Cleaning comes first and then you get to farm, so it's just kind of a lot, but any small business owner would probably understand the growing pains.
Definitely.
You know?
Yeah.
But I'm blessed. I feel blessed to be doing this. I turned down a pretty fat job from Hostess.
Yeah, I feel that.
I was like, after my efforts of growing fresh food, I'm like, there's just no way.
Yep, 100%.
We are still young. I can always go back and sit in that corporate chair again, but I don't always have this opportunity to disrupt the food systems from Kansas City.
Yes.
So I'm like, let's go.
Just yesterday, the old semi-truck dealership that I worked at called me trying to get me to work back with them again. They're like, you have to cut your hair and not work and not get the shifts that you want.
Your hair?
Yeah, and I was like, nah, it's okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do high homie.
Yeah, I would keep doing what you're doing. I really see it as a value add for a lot of reasons, but they want you to, you never have to change the way that you look as a farmer. You know, that's definitely one thing I think we think about too, is like, if someone is willing to try, we are definitely willing to try and help them or educate them.
That's so dope.
Thank you, friend. You want to see Corbin's room?
Yes.
This is Corbin's bedroom.
That's dope.
This is where we were growing mushrooms before.
Yes, I saw the pictures. They were so dope.
Yeah, they were really dope. But to be honest, the market in Kansas City is so hot with mushrooms that it's really just not my place to play. Is what I've like really found. It's almost like ruffling feathers of
big
farmers.
Mushroom.
Like, man, I don't really want to do that. You know, I could really care less about pissing people off and more about
I feel that to help people.
Together.
Yes.
But so yeah, I have pretty much stopped worrying about the mushrooms altogether. And
They look beautiful.
oh, thank
They look
you.
freaking amazing. I was
Thank
looking
you.
at it, I was like,
Thank you. I hope to get back into it at some point, but I mean, there's so many cool things.
when the mushroom tension cools down.
Yeah. When the mushroom tension.
The local
really-
mushroom wars.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And like, you know, Corbin, like, I mean, had like, do you want to tell him a little bit about Beta Box and what your
Oh
story
yeah,
and
so in
everything?
January I run a company called Boundless KC. I just focus on microgreens, right?
Yeah.
So in January, and I've been doing it for a while. That's another story. But in January, I filmed a reality show where they took 90 entrepreneurs that had just started businesses and put them in like a battle royale type thing where you competed in all these contests. It was like a Shark Tank
Yeah.
meets like American Gladiator type
That's
thing.
so dope. What was it like? Was it like
It was
competitive
intense.
as crap?
It was, yeah, everybody was sharp, as
Yeah.
you can imagine.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
From all over the world, not just the United States, all over the world. It went well. Like people won funding, people won straight money, you know, cash. People won like, people won like mentorships from people. People won like, you know, podcast, and we got that one podcast from that.
Yeah.
And we'll probably get more. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah.
That's so dope.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was cool.
So that's kind of how
It airs on Amazon Prime Video later this year.
Heck yeah, I can't
yeah.
wait.
like
Yeah.
actually
It's a thing.
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
big
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
And
yeah.
the guy that started it,
So
right?
Wes Bergman's from Kansas City. He started it. He was a guy that did like Road Rules and no, he was on Real World. Remember those shows?
Oh, yeah,
on
100%.
like
yeah.
MTV or
On MTV,
Yeah.
yeah. He was on Real World, and then he competed in The Challenge or some of those. I don't watch those shows.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's big in all that stuff. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yo, that's so dope.
It was cool. Yeah, it was right when that cold spell was going on in January, when everything froze over. It was like -30 around here. Yeah, so it was hard to film. But we were on camera 24 hours a day almost for 10 days.
Dang.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll see. I don't know how they'll portray me on that.
I can't wait.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I definitely feel like you came back really hyped and
Mm-hmm.
with a lot more knowledge. That one thing is like right off the bat, like he was like, we gotta simplify. Like, how do we simplify what we're doing together? And that is like super helpful for me because I'm like all over the place. So
I feel that. ADHD makes me go left, right,
Ideas are good, but
execution.
implementation and
yeah. They said the main thing with business is because they started just by advising people with apps. People came up with apps, and say you have DoorDash, and DoorDash when they came out, they had all these ideas they wanted to do, and they said, nah, just concentrate on one thing. So they concentrated on 5 businesses and delivered pizza for 5 businesses.
Yep.
And they said, just get good at that. Then you can get good at something, and then just kind of go out from there. So
That's dope.
Yeah.
It's so dope.
yeah,
That's-
but it makes sense because it kind of calms you down and realizes have a big plan, but have like concentrate on one thing. You get good at it, and then go on to the next thing, on to the next thing, on to and keep building.
In phases, one
Yeah.
step at a time, not just jumping into everything. Hold my beer, I'm going in.
And that's when she decided we weren't going to do mushrooms anymore.
I was like, oh, okay, here we go. I am good on this. Like,
Yeah.
let's try and get that other room built out for straight microgreens. So,
Yeah, microgreens
Yeah,
so dope.
basically we'll have to take these racks. Some we grow in soil, some we grow in these troughs. The ones that grow in soil will probably move over to this room.
And you see
and that-
here,
and then
it's
she has these
completely
troughs.
clear and
That's-
clean, you know?
Yeah, it's
On
Damn.
burlap.
yeah, it's root base and then
So dope.
yeah, those.
That's
little
amazing.
micros.
Thank you. And then he is really the beet and cilantro king. I seriously struggled to grow these, and it might be potentially that I was doing the process all wrong after him showing me from different trays, from soil, putting weights on the blocks. I mean, there are several things that with time, his experience has made him really good at growing microgreens, just like with like us growing heads of lettuce. At
Yeah.
first I sucked at growing romaine and I was like, oh my gosh, it's bitter every time. Now it's like beautiful green and it's a 4-ounce head. So things take time to get good at. And this isn't like a service business where it's like I'm cutting yards or I've got a $700 charcuterie board and I'm going to go get it all from Trader Joe's, put it together and pass it along. This is like you have got to grow the product consistently. It's not like having like an e-commerce drop shipping account. So there's a big labor of love that comes with urban farming.
Yo, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was hearing about vertical farms and urban farming, it just interested me so much because it's just such a great way that we can help our communities, really.
Yes, I totally agree with you. And it's really still a novice industry. Agriculture is not, but this in particular is still pretty immature in comparison to some of the other industries out there. I think that there's still a lot of proving ground. A lot of people, especially around COVID, dumped millions of dollars into these farms with big promises, and you've seen a lot of them go bankrupt this year. And I think as to part of why we are working together is we understand, hey, look, sold before grown, a business model that can be sustainable and scalable across the United States. And that is like, I know it sounds crazy, but I'm going for it.
That's dope. That doesn't sound crazy. That sounds amazing.
Yes, thank you. So that's the tour.
That's dope.
One thing to notice, like, 'cause she's talking about the process, that is cilantro, but we just took the top. We had these covering them for 3 days. That's why they shoot up. So they sprout, then you cover them, and then they shoot up in the dark because they're searching for light. And that's how you get them tall. And then a week later, they look like that after they've shot up. I'm not worried that they're kind of yellowish because all of a sudden the light won't get to them, and then in a week they'll look like that.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's how they'll.
So I love trees so much because they're all just trying to get to the sun.
They're just trying to get to the sun one day. One day. Yeah.
Here comes the sun. Yeah, and then we'll show you a bag of what these look like and don't like because it's pretty cool.
These are the sample trays, so I'll take these to the market on Saturday, cut samples, and let people try it. Because most people don't, I'd say at least more than half don't know what microgreens are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they just, they're like, those aren't going to grow into plants, or think I'm trying to sell them like a plant to put in the ground or something.
Like, no, and really microgreens are really good for anyone that has any potential health problems. Like, I have a girlfriend that has Crohn's disease, and like she's like, I legit cannot eat anything.
100%.
Like, she was like, I used to be 300 pounds and I'm smaller than you. And she was like, I'm fucking hungry. And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Microgreens, you gotta eat them. And she was like, I just need something to stay alive at this point.
I feel
And
that.
was
What
like,
got me into weed was my great uncle. He had HIV in the 2000s, so it was really grim. He was getting really skinny, so he needed weed to like get that appetite. And then my last relationships, I'd say all of them had Crohn's disease. I don't know why, but
Really?
just
So
a weird
you do know
coincidence.
about it.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
And
no,
eating
that
right
shit
and
is
being
real.
able to get the right food and nutrients in your body is the most important thing that you can do.
100. It's crazy that they're, I mean, I know like we're still pretty young. I think more people are starting to turn a light to it, but there's still a lot of like, yeah, I'm gonna go out to P&L or the bars this weekend. Like,
Oh yeah, it'd break my heart
Live
because
that
I'd be dating my girlfriend and she'd be like, we're going to Raising Cane's, and I'm like, it's probably not the best that we can get right now, but
right? Are you still dating your girlfriend?
oh no, just exes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
My homie's a solo endeavor.
I love it.
I was gonna say, do you guys have any like slept on like veggies or like kind of like microgreens? Is anything just not getting talked about enough? Is there like a vegetable that's like super slept on?
I think we're holding you there.
Cilantro's the man. 6 months ago, I was not sold on cilantro. I thought you could just go to the store and buy cilantro cheap. It wasn't a big deal. And every restaurants kept asking for it. And I was like, fine, I'll grow micro cilantro. And I tried it, and I was like, I'm gonna grow micro cilantro.
Yes.
Yeah, if you want to put your glove in there
Definitely.
and try some. It's
Yeah, it's just
very
like, it's potent and it's fresh and it's just like, it's bang. And now you can see why they use that on top of any Mexican restaurant should use that.
Yeah.
It's just way different.
Yeah, it's so much different from
Yeah.
Chipotle's cilantro. I can't even eat that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that like totally different?
Oh, yeah.
So, I would say, yeah, this is definitely slept on. And then really the specialty variety microgreens that Corbin is growing so well, and our salad kits. I mean, it comes with like an edible
another
flour,
one, too.
microgreens, lettuce, a dressing, everything you need to make it at a cheap price.
Have you ever eaten sunflower microgreens?
I haven't.
So pick a good one.
All right.
It's anyone.
Is that one? I like the purple on it.
Yeah. So they're different. They're kind of nutty and flowery, but
That will leave a weird taste in your mouth.
Yeah. It's probably weird after cilantro and everything else. But that's a good one that like can be on top of a salad or on top of steak, you know?
Yeah.
A burger
Yeah,
too.
just like anything.
I ate the thing that made my mouth
You had one of those?
Yeah.
Oh, I never even asked you about that. Did it go?
Yeah,
well?
yeah.
Went nuts,
It
dude.
was tingling.
I didn't know you had one of those. So that was
he's
nothing.
really had it.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. I was mixing those guys.
Wow.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. We were bringing this to the market because it was like really beautiful and a great setup. And at first we were like, we're gonna put like lettuce in here and we're gonna have people like grabbing lettuce, and then you're like, well, it's like not sanitary, and it's like 90 degrees at the farmer's market and everything just melts.
Yeah.
Literally. So, and then at like one point we were keeping everything in coolers and they're like, you don't have any product. I'm like, what would you like today? I have it, but I'm trying to keep a balance between losing $100 worth of product to go to the market versus, you know.
Yeah, I'd love to check you guys at the market one day. If you guys ever
You
go
should.
down there, let me know.
You should, yeah. I think Corbin will be there this weekend for sure.
Yo, that's dope.
And then Kansas City Market starts when? Or no, Leaf Summit starts
I don't know when these-
April. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. Same with like Ivanhoe.
They start theirs. Okay, so you're just packaging now.
I'm just, yeah.
All right, that's great. Everything looks good. I think
Oh.
probably got everything. I'll show you out here too. Okay. Wow, it became very busy. I would love to introduce you to everyone. I don't know the vibe.
I feel that.
All the time, you know, and sometimes I feel like I'm a little overbearing. So, right next door to us is a ghost kitchen, and they have Disco Burger there. If you know who that is.
No.
Oh, you don't.
Not at all.
Oh, they're like the new Hoko. Or
Yo.
like, and they flip it themselves. They're so cool. And then there's Taco Valentina. They actually are the ones that manage the kitchen. They're inside a torn label burn bar, and they're opening up a third spot. So like they're really good. They source like corn from Mexico and make everything themselves.
Yo, it's
They're-
Maze over there.
I know, that was good. That was good. Wow, you should use that on them. You should really use that on them. There's like bakers too. Yeah, they're really neat. But this building has tons of history itself.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is the old Eastheim Brewery. So at one point there was lines going out to the Electric Beer Garden down at the riverfront from here,
Yeah.
serving beer on tap.
Yo.
In Kansas City. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
That used to be a thing. Like, I'm like, wait, KC Beer Gardens, like, was actually a deal? Like,
Yeah, it's been so weird lately. I feel like less people are like out like recreationally, but they're more out when it comes into group crowds and stuff like that when it's
Yeah.
events. And you're like, why aren't you just doing it recreationally? You know?
yeah, I know. It is definitely weird. This building, I don't know what will happen to it. Maybe it'll turn into an apartment at an apartment complex at some point, but
That'd be super dope.
yeah,
That would be
yeah.
really dope.
It would be cool to see this really come to light. My aunt Pam owns this building, and right next door there used to be like Tech Nine's like wife used to make clean meals out of there.
Yo, that's so
I'm
dope.
like, it's like a really interesting area. I'm gonna have my reception. I'm getting married like abroad, but I'm having my reception like in an event space right next door
Hey, where are you getting married at?
in St. Lucia.
Yo, where's that?
The British Virgin Islands.
Oh, my sister did Anguilla, if you know where that
Really?
is. Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
That's where my parents got married too. So we just love the British Virgin Islands, those around that area. It's got such clear
Wow.
water. It's amazing over there.
I've never been, so I'm real excited.
So beautiful. You
There
just
was like
look
a
down.
wedding promotion that was free, and I was like, let's go, we're gonna get married for $10,000, are you ready? You know, I feel like the stereotypical environment, or not environment, but like stereotypes today is just like everything has to be like so extravagant and
Yeah.
for everyone else, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not spending like $10,000, $20,000 of my parents' money to throw a wedding for everyone else. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I'm not even gonna use
It's an
them.
experience that you have, and I mean, it's a great experience, but
Yeah.
not to go that much money into.
I know, and people are like, I'd rather have the wedding versus like be gifted a house, and like, I can't believe you're even being gifted a house.
Yeah.
Like, you're a fucking adult. You know,
Yo.
that's a whole nother conversation and topic for a different day. Anyways, let me make sure you get your stuff first.
Yeah.
What did you think about the tour?
So dope, freaking amazing. I love what you guys are doing. It's amazing.
Long days, long days. All right, here's this. Do you need anything? You just let me know.
Yo.
If you ever want to see Lee Summit, I'm happy to show you Lee Summit too.
Yo, dope. That'd be awesome. Yeah.
That one's a lot smaller. That's just the shipping container.
Yo, that's gonna be wild.
I know, it's totally different.
Heck yeah. Good meeting you too,
Yeah,
my
right
man.
on, thanks.
Heck yeah, I can't wait to watch you. It's gonna be so wild. Wait, what's the show called?
It's called The Blocks.
Okay.
LOX, The Blocks.
Dope.
Amazon Prime or whatever.
Heck yeah. I've been watching The Boys on that all the time.
Get on betablocks.com. It's a local, look up there. There's previous seasons of it you can watch too. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I did a lot of local film over in Lawrence when I was growing up because at first I was like acting. But then after that I was like, I kind of want to tell my own story.
You like being behind the camera? Yeah.
I just like to be able to control the camera, you know, like the producer, actor, just every little thing, every facet. I don't really like to be behind somebody else's direction when they're, you know, trying to tell me to do this, that, and that. And I'm like, I want to do this. Heck yeah. Yo, definitely. It's a great town. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. See you guys around, hopefully.
See you.
Yo, good to see you. That was so dope. That was so dope, guys. Freaking amazing. Another Hi Homie video. Yo, what's up, guys? Today, this is probably my most anticipated episode of this year. I didn't even know it was gonna go on until like a week or two ago. So for me, this is just huge. Like, the first person finally reached out to the Hi Homie channel and asked me to do a review. I just got back from the review. It was such a dope place. It was my homies over at Urban Valley Farms. They were really dope. I'm gonna try not to cuss because, again, YouTube don't like me doing that and they try to demonetize my videos for it. So we're gonna try because Urban Valley Farms are the most amazing people. Just great people that are looking to really help out the Kansas City community. And that's what this is all about, helping our local communities, guys. And Lena over at Urban Bounty Farms in Corbin are just doing it right, and they're trying to help the community. And they freaking gave me this freaking Daily Culture kombucha made locally in KC that was one of the best, if not the best kombucha I've ever had. Peach and basil. Freaking, it was so fire. It's local, it's raw, it's organic. I mean, that's what you want. It's got 45 calories in it. It was freaking so fire. It's already gone. I couldn't even hold it for the video when she told me to open up at the tour. I said, all right. And that's easily for kombucha, like a 9 on this. Like, this was freaking fire. Like, guys, if we want to drink adult beverages, why are we opening beers? Why aren't we opening something good for us? Why aren't we opening something with fucking probiotics, antibiotics, B vitamins, vitamin C and A, and vitamin K? Like, why aren't we looking for these things as adults, guys? But we're gonna open up a beer when we could have this freaking amazing kombucha that gave me more energy and made me feel great. And it was freaking delicious. It's the best, man. I wish I had more of it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna look for these guys. I never thought I'd look for kombucha, but I do. They got me. The kombucha people finally got me. Man, I'm so stoked for this dressing. Look at that. It's already done its thing. It's already freaking separated. I'm fucking so stoked for this. This is gonna be it. Oh man, it's gonna taste so good. We got a salad. It's one of their side salad kits. I was told this was $5, so freaking, that's so dope. Affordable, freaking great food sprayed with no chemicals. It's amazing. Like, when Lena told me that, I said, this is great. I mean, I'm gonna open it up, and this is gonna be one of the best freaking thumbnail pictures I think I could have ever had. I hope nothing falls out. I'm gonna have to just like lightly touch that. Look at that. Look at that, guys. This is what I want Hi Homie to be. Like, this is it. Like, you guys see a lot of hamburgers, a lot of tacos, you know, a lot of things that, you know, aren't really sustainable living, guys. When we have to sit down and think about it, and when we really get down to the brass tacks, it's not sustainable what we're doing, what we're putting on our bodies. This is. Like, look at this. And these people really care. When I had a tour of their facility, when I had some of the freaking food that they were growing, it was some of the best quality and best tasting product I've had in so freaking long. And it was such a breath of fresh air to talk to Lena and Corbin about what they're doing and how they're doing it. I want to put 1,000,000,000% the B-roll that I got from the GoPro on it. I want to make my own episode just on that tour alone because it was such a great time. I had such an amazing time at the place. I had such an amazing time at the facility. I can't even imagine what more they're going to do. Like, look, there's some microgreens in here. I know my man Corbin was on this. Look at that. Oh my goodness. We love all of this. This is freaking, and they gave me a little, each one had a little edible flower in it. Like, look at this. Look at that flower. That's where it's at. Look at that. Woo! I am excited because this is what my town needs. My town don't need another burger joint. My town needs sustainable living because I want to see everybody in KC live as long as they possibly can and as healthy as they possibly can. Now, I'm not bashing on anybody who don't, but I'm just saying. That's personally what I want to see for my town. I want to see more things that are just like, as I just drench this with dressing. I want to see more. I'm only going to use half of it because, again, oh, looks like we're really just going with it now. We went all in. We went all in. But yeah, she said that she does a lot with the farmers market. She said right now she's focusing on more of the commercial side of it just so she can get everything down. But she is going back into the consumer side too, so I'm just really stoked to start seeing her around more because, I mean, again, this is 100% what my town needs. It doesn't need doesn't need another burger joint. It doesn't need, you know, all these other things. It needs good produce that's grown by people who actually love these plants and are really taking care of them. I mean, indoor, hydroponically grown. Lena, you're freaking outdoing yourself. Like, this is the best bite of salad I think I've ever had the experience to have. And I'm so excited to have it. That's so amazing. That is so amazing. No! Little microgreen got all of its... That is... I think this is a sunflower sprout. I may be completely wrong, but I mean, it's so freaking good. It is what we need to see more. And I hope you guys enjoy this kind of content. Freaking Urban Bounty Farms, you really are outdoing yourself. This is amazing. $5 for the salad, guys. It's just a really good price thing. And if you're looking to put good, you know, sustainable food in your belly, like, look, does it get better? Does it get better than that, guys? I mean, I know some people are like, hey, if there's a big old steak on it, then it might be. But like, to me, like, this is gonna really make me be in the best mindset that I could possibly be editing these videos for you guys. So thank you so much, Lena. You've really helped me out by showing me your just amazing products, and I can't wait to see you in more and more places. I can't wait to see your greens in more and more places because you're doing something great here.
Like, yeah. I personally have never had a better tasting salad, like a better, like this lettuce has all the nutrients in it, guys. Like, it is nutrient rich, nutrient dense, tasty. Look at this, guys. Like, she was just showing me, like, when she was on her phone, she showed me like some romaine that you get at the store, and then her romaine, and it was like night and day. It's like, why would I possibly be purchasing this from these big businesses when I could easily get way better quality product from Lena? It is freaking dope. Oh my goodness. Like, it's just so like this lettuce has a story to it. When I see lettuce at the store, it looks uniform. It looks fucking the same. It looks like the same shit. But when I eat this, when I taste this, when I feel that texture in my mouth, it ain't fucking like it is at the store. You know that there's care and love put into this product. And I'm just so blessed that I know about this place now, because, guys, this is the High Homie. This is gonna be High Homie's meal, man. And I saw it. This is like I don't even know. Is this a radish? I'm very stoked for this. What is that? What is this? I'm gonna eat the whole thing. Is that a radish? Look at that, guys. That's a beautiful radish. All right, like, look at that. Getting fucking dressing all over the place. Oh, yes. Dang, man, I'm just... See, you know food's good when it makes you happy when you eat it. That's how you know the care was good. And got a little bit of a mess on me, but I don't care. Well, that is and guys, look at what they freaking gave me. Look at this. An Urban Bounty freaking reusable bag. And then, guys, on the other side, it says support your local greens dealer. Like, look at that. Look at that. Like, that's good. That's great. I love that. That's amazing. Like, thank you so much. I cannot wait to say nothing but praise. Like, when she messaged me, she's like, you know, would you do, if I gave you some food, would you give me a good review? And I was like, well, I don't know if she was saying like that, but like a good review, like on the channel. And I was like, of course, but I got to be transparent about what it is. And I mean, I was not disappointed at all. You could say that, like, really just shown a lot of hospitality by everybody there. And if you could support anybody in KC, why wouldn't you? You know? especially if it's helping you achieve a more sustainable life. It's helping you achieve, and you actually get benefits from the food you eat instead of just getting tired, you know? Like, that was fucking delicious. It was fucking filling, and it gave me a lot of nutrients that I was probably missing out on a lot. Like this kombucha even was just the bomb.com. Like, holy crap, that is freaking amazing. And ingredients, this is the best thing about this, guys. Ingredients: kombucha tea, filtered water, cane sugar, green tea, black tea, kombucha, culture, peach, basil. That's what's in it. That's what's in this. Wish I could tell you what all was in this. It was some microgreens, some lettuce. I don't know if there's bok choy in it, some radish, but it was freaking filled to the brim. I mean, you guys saw it. It looked fucking delicious. We got a little bit of some dressing here. But very, very happy. Urban Bounty is, again, I'm going it again. Going it again because, guys, I have been pleasantly surprised. I didn't think I'd give this many out, but fucking 10s, guys. Fucking 10s on that shit. That's amazing. This just stands as a food review because I would not even want to give them anything less than a 10 for what they're doing out here and how that was. Like, I had some of their cilantro. I was like, yo, I've never had cilantro like this. When I go to fucking Chipotle, I ask for no fucking cilantro. But your cilantro, that's where I should be getting it. So, Urban freaking Bounty, guys. All year long. All year long for me, at least, guys. That's what I'm going to be eating. Because it's good food. It's healthy food. And it's sustainable. Like, guys, eating Chick-fil-A all day, eating Chipotle, eating all these different things, you can do it for so long. But you're gonna see health effects, guys. My homie's all about being the highest version of yourself, guys. And the highest version of yourself is the healthiest version of yourself. And nothing is healthier than getting locally grown, no chemicals at all, like no chemicals freaking sprayed on the plants, guys. I want my plants to be natural. And freaking, let me tell you, Lena's doing it. Lena's doing it good. I got the whole video. I'm gonna put a lot of the B-roll in it, just different parts in the film. We're throwing that on there. And thank you so much, Lena. I can't wait. She said she's got a shipping container, like just a shipping container microgreens business over in Lee Summit that I am really stoked to see. And that's where we'll be going next time when we get the shot at making another interview, which I am very excited about. If you guys enjoyed this, give it a like. Show Lena some love. I'm gonna include where Lena says you can go find her business. And yeah, how you can get some for yourself if you live in KC, because why wouldn't you eat the best possible food and put the best possible food inside of your body? Also, she gave me a basil plant. I wish I had it, but I wanted to keep it good. I wanted to make sure it was gonna get the right amount of care, so I already got it to the person that it needs, that is actually gonna be able to grow it better than me. So, yes, it was a beautiful basil plant. I can't wait for you guys to see the facility. You guys have probably already seen it. Just thank you so much. I want to say it again. Lena was my first person who's ever reached out to me on the channel asking me to, come by and check out her food that she's making. And it was better than I could have imagined, for my first company reach out. I mean, Turtle Boat, I pretty much went in and asked them. Lena came straight to me and said, hey, could you check this out? And, it speaks for itself, really, if you try it. I mean, go to the store, make whatever the equivalent is to this, and you're going to be spending a lot more money. And it's not going to be as good. It's going to miss a lot of nutrients still. And Lena's just able to make it really freaking nice, and she really cares about it. Like she was so happy about her the romaine lettuce that she was growing, because she was like, I couldn't figure out at first, but then I got it, and it just looks so beautiful now. And she showed me those pictures. I'll probably include a lot of pictures too, because her food is just beautiful. The produce that she can get out, and the plants that she grows in Corbin, next to none. And I believe his name was Mike, but I don't know. I have to look back on the video. I'm sorry. Might have been a little high one for the review, a little high in there. I might have had a little bit more weed tonight. I may have found some, but we do have some more weed, because this has to be a food and weed review. We've already smoked the weed, so we're just gonna get high and just have a good time. Talk about things going on. Probably talk about Urban Bounty a bit more, because freaking what you guys are doing is making my community healthy. And I cannot thank you enough for helping out my community by giving it the nutrients that it is lacking. Because healthy living needs to be an affordable option. Healthy living needs to be an accessible option, and that's what they're trying to do over there at Urban Bounty. And again, and it's all got to be done with love, and I know that they got love in there. I know. I got to see it. I know what love looks like, and that's what love is. And when you see it in the food always, just like I say, you can see it in the weed, you can see it in the food. Food that doesn't have love isn't as colorful. It's a little bland. It's a little hard. Look at that. That was moving all around in my mouth. That was freaking meshing together, you know? It was freaking doing good things. And I can't wait to check them out at the farmer's market this weekend. Let's hope that I go. Yo, and we're back to finish the review. Those freaking greens were so freaking dope. I feel amazing. And I'm ready to smoke. I got a little gram guy rolled up there. About a gram. Maybe a little less of some gushers, of some home grow. Again, support locally grown people. Why the fuck would I put money into some people that are growing a lot more for the same price? It's weird. Why would I support those guys? They're not supporting me, that's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. But again, the review is pretty much it. Urban Bounty was fucking 10. It got a 10. So this is just smoking. Smoking, talking to you guys about what's going on. Because again, some stuff's going on. I got somebody's number today. Not like that, but like a business's number that I could work for. As soon as I got out of that freaking Urban Bounty, I said I need to get a job. Because again, like I said, in the last video, I'm freaking negative $60, guys. It's fucking crazy. Is that the last video? Yeah, no, it was this video. It's gonna be a vlog style video. Damn, this is gonna be a good vlog. Holy shit, people. I mean, it's gonna be long, but I'm definitely gonna separate the Urban Bounty one to its own review as well as in the blog. No, we'll do the blog with the Urban Bounty GoPro review. Not review, but just tour, and then we'll do the Urban Bounty video all of its own. But still add some green screen from both because it was a fucking dope ass grow tour. We're just pretty much getting high. chilling out. Hopefully this is recording. I hope. Let me just check again. Yeah. Hopefully I'm in the frame. I think I'm lower though. Put the seat down when I was... What was I doing to put the seat down? Was I driving? No, I was putting my GoPro on the other day. Well, today. Kept hitting this. That's a thing. But very excited for the future of Homie now. Like, just so fucking stoked, guys. So stoked. I still feel like I could move it this way more. And I will. Just kind of looks a little... Yeah, that looks perfect. But it's shaking. We don't like that. When it shakes like that, it's not perfect. We are going to be getting pleasantly high. Smoking the local home grow. Always recommend my homie Untrained Astronaut if you want to check him out. He makes some great YouTube channel video content. And yeah, highly recommend him. If you can somehow get his grow and become a caregiver for him or become one of his caregivers or find his weed somehow. I don't know how that happens. Yeah, support your local business. Support your local greens dealer, all right? If they can help you out, if they're a caregiver and you're a medical patient, why wouldn't you give them money instead of these big corporations that don't care about you? Because again, I worked at them, bro. Your med card number 1,345, you know? Like, me in the industry, I saw this guy, all right? This is this guy who's dope. He was freaking a nice guy, really chill dude. He would come in every day. Well, not every day, but probably every 4 or 5 days, something like that. We'd buy like a proper cart, because proper is some solid rosin. They make some good hash. And he would come in and he would buy one of those. One day he came in and his cart was already halfway empty. And he was like, yo, my cart's already halfway empty. I just bought this. I haven't smoked it. I saw my manager, who's given so many people refunds on carts before, look at it and say, we can't do that. And I was like, bro, this dude comes in all the fucking time. Like, dude, his cart's obviously defective. Like, it was different color. It looked like it sat out. It looked like it had been tampered with. But I saw her, even though he came all the fucking time. Saw her fucking not even try to help him out. Then she pulled me in her office and talked to me about how I need to stop stepping over her when I'm talking to customers. And I was like, seriously, dude? I was trying to help that guy out. Like, I've seen you give fucking a lot less. And that's a defective wax, miss. Like, I know you've been doing this for a little bit, but I've been doing this for a little bit too. And I say that product's defective. I don't care what you say. But regardless, you know, I saw her just try to give a customer that came in all the time and gave good service and gave good fucking tips and good interactions with people. Just the fucking cold shoulder, because that was number 456321, you know? Like, who gives a fuck? That was the random one that day that she said she didn't want to let slide for no reason. I was like, what? What? You let people slide with cards all the time? This man buys cards from us every week. Dude, I'm gonna trust him if he says it's defective. and then I'm gonna make it better for him. But heaven forbid I do that. That's why I'm just super stoked about doing the Hi Homie channel for fucking realsies, you know? Like, soon it's gonna be going soon it's just gonna be going to places, you know, going to these places, checking out their grows, even if it's like like what Lena's business was. Like, I like that even more, because giving the people of my local city the best access to some of the best food and some of the best locally grown product is like the most important thing. If you're not trying to help your people out, then what are you fucking doing? All right? I, for one, don't want my people to die of heart disease, you know? I want them to learn healthy, sustainable food habits. And one of the great things about Lena was she gave me a freaking basil. She said, here's this plant to grow. To grow. She wants you to grow plants. I'll tell you, some of the companies I worked for in the marijuana industry, they actually made you sign a contract saying you can't grow. They didn't want you to grow. Was there a grow connected to the facility? No. Was it sold loose leaf? Was there any, open bags? Nah. There was, though, a really greedy fucking owner. Like, this dude was like fucking, again, car dealer levels of greedy. That's how I fucking rate him. Because the one thing I learned in deals, one guy, one fucking scumbag, I went to his fucking stupid ass fucking seminar, whatever the fuck they call it. And literally in the seminar, when my brain said all the information that you're gonna retain here, just lose it. Because this guy is not you. What he said was legit. If an old lady wants this practical car, why wouldn't you upgrade her, bro? Why wouldn't you upgrade her, bro? If you could get her a better car for more money. She's an old lady, bro. Like, what? Sir, what? She's got things to do, man. Like, you're inconveniencing this woman. Like, as soon as he said, don't care about that objection, I looked at him and I said, you know what? Maybe selling's not for me. Maybe selling cars ain't what I do. Maybe selling semis ain't what I do. Especially, well, you don't really see that many old ladies get into it, but. And as soon as he said, upsell her even if you know she can't afford it, I looked and I said, yep, my brain right here, it's gonna check right out. ADHD, whoop, bye-bye. So, yeah, I fucking didn't take him seriously for the rest of the time after that. I think he said that on the last day, though. So, again, good day to say it. If you think about it, and you're a person who likes dark psychology, why wouldn't you tell people as soon as you're leaving your most fundamental beliefs? Dude looked like a fucking demon, too, when I was looking at him, bro. Like, I've never seen it. Like, I saw his eyes, and they looked like world eaters. They looked like Dementors, bro. Those things were fucking so deep. And I was like, yeah, that's the first person I could ever see it in their eyes. So that man's a fucking not of this earth. And if he is, something fucking corrupted him. Those are damn sure. That can happen to anybody nowadays, man. I don't know if it's the fucking Illuminati are replacing people with fucking clones or some weird shit like that or what, but I'm just gonna always be me, alright? I'm really happy I know people who know who I am, so. You change all the time, dude. People change your body completely sheds itself every like 7 to 9 years. So all of your skin cells, everything that makes you goes away. And it changes into something else in 7 years, even inside. It's like, what? But, dude, it's so weird. I mean, when you think about your blood, it's still going, it's circulating, it's getting renewed somehow. It ain't old blood. It's getting older, though. So here's to that fucking scary-ass motherfucking thing we call time. Somehow we're living it all at the same time simultaneously. So everything that has and ever had happened is happening right now. So technically, it is too soon to say 9/11 jokes, guys. I mean, come on, it's March. I'm not funny. I think she's gone. She's getting tougher to smoke, I'll say for that. That was a good J. Will be missed. All gone. There's a little bit left in there, but R.I.P. That's for the homie. Little greens at the top. Rise up. Anyways, fucking great. Joint was like, I think it's 8.75 still. Really nice. Local home grow. I wish I knew the price, but I don't know the price. But I'll always factor price into my fucking deals. Alright, guys? That's what we say with everything, because price matters, people. Right now, what is going on? Like, it's inflation is crazy and it's real. And somebody's got to help the people try to find cheaper alternatives to the fucking issues, you know? And you know what's going to happen? Is it's going to make these big corporations seriously take a look inward at themselves and try to do better. So, again, wish me luck, guys, because a lot of corporations don't want to do that. And when somebody starts stirring the pot, I don't know, it might fucking trigger them. When these guys get triggered, it seems like they like money a lot. It seems like they really enjoy their money. But I'm just so excited for locally grown shit, because I'm gonna advocate that for all of my channel. Like, fuck yes, Lena. That is dope. What you're doing is dope. Keep doing what you're doing. Fucking shit's amazing. Same with you on Trend Astronaut. What you're doing is dope. The shit that you're doing is dope. Keep doing what you're doing. Fucking keep going. Like this, like you could easily make fucking 10 product easy. Like I've smoked it, I know it. I just don't know a price, don't know anything like that. I wish I could see, but that's the weird thing about caregivers. You know, nobody wants somebody to fucking be checking out all their shit and shit like that. Like, that's shitty. But I'm just somebody who says I like to be upfront with people. So being able to show people, and you can see it on your channel, which is super dope, and I love that. And that's how I know it's fucking great. And it smokes very well. Gives an amazing effect. Like, this is what medicinal patients need. My only thing is, I don't know if it's just the gushers that you got out, maybe it's the first few, but I like the sweeter. I want it to be sweeter. I think it's too gassy for me. But again, that's up to everybody's personal opinion. That's why I want more smokers on the channel, so we can get so many opinions on here. Because I think that's all weed really is an opinion. I joke around like in my fucking videos. I need, guys, if this video can get 50 likes in the first week, I'll give it a week. If it can get 50 likes in the first week, I will put out a bio like of the shorts that I'm doing, because I am doing stupid shorts. I promise you it is for a reason, and I promise you it is satire. So if you guys want me to cover my shorts, if this video can get 50 likes in a week, I'll give it a week from upload, and if we can get 50 likes by that time, I will what was I talking about? I will upload a video on like just the shorts that I'm making, because they're quite ridiculous, some of them. And I'm sorry, guys. I want to say this because I don't know if I've been able to say it on the channel. And whenever my YouTube guy's watching me, I hope he makes it to this point, but I doubt it. Which I'm gonna put at the front, because this is what's going on. Like, I am a medicinal smoker. I've always smoked this herb medicinally. When I was growing up as a child, and as somebody who was 16, 17 years old, understanding what weed was, because the world didn't tell me, I couldn't find that information, but YouTube was a place I was able to find relevant information on that, and I thank YouTube for that, because they do make that information accessible, but they do not let anybody see it. You have to be searching. So I'm really trying to help people with it, because when you have a substance that people are saying differs from strain to strain, you need somebody talking about it. And again, this one's very chill, relaxing, sedative, probably really high in myrene or caraflene, because really good muscle relaxation. I don't know what it is, but my muscles feel really relaxed. The pain, I don't know why I do that. I mean, I don't have any pain really. I usually deal with depression and anxiety that stems from my ADHD, because again, a lot of things going on at once, be too much, and then I just be like, why am I not like other people and can do this? You know, which is okay. Just so much things are going on. And there's hundreds of thousands of people in a big ass room. I just need to smoke a little bit. But I'm in it for the medical patients. Don't get away from me. Don't look away from me, phone. I'm in this for the medicinal patients that need to learn the substance. I'm in it for people too. I'm in it for the people trying to understand it, because I was once you. I was once somebody who was like, what the fuck am I smoking? What is it doing to me? How do I get different effects from it? What are some things I can use with it and alongside it to do things and optimize strategies when using it? Like, how is somebody supposed to articulate that when that kind of knowledge gets suppressed? How is somebody supposed to be incentivized to talk about it when that kind of knowledge is suppressed, whereas knowledge about drinking and showing your titties fucking just don't matter? And how is that supposed to, like, just create any kind of, like, positive, like, effect from that? Like, there's no positive feedback. You're getting negative feedback, and then you get negative feedback on top of negative feedback, and then it's just negative feedback and negative feedback. When there's big issues that need to be discussed in this, like my home state of Missouri. If anybody could send this to any Missouri lawmaker, anybody in Missouri that understands law, because I really want to know what the fuck it means when it says not a moving car. Does it mean we can smoke in our non-moving cars? Is that, and then what does it mean when it says public space? Is it excluding all? Is it only include? Can you only smoke inside of your house? In your land? Can you smoke outside where other people can see you? What is these fucking things, man? This thing's legal and nobody talks about it. Because why? Because the people who talk about it get scrutinized and the people who talk about it don't get incentivized to talk about it. So it takes a guy who's 27-year-old who's fucking got nothing to fucking lose. He's just fucking smoking some fucking pot to say, what the fuck's going on? Because the people with money won't say it because they're afraid they're going to lose their money if they say it. So I'll just say it. Where do we smoke if it's private? Huh? Is it classist? Can poor people not smoke? Do they have to do it at the rich friends' houses? The fuck? These are some taboo questions. I may take some of them out because, again, that's what the Patreon's for. As soon as I get one fucking sub on the Patreon, we're fucking posting videos, guys. But I'm not gonna post fucking videos for nobody on a Patreon, all right? It just sounds silly. Sounds like a silly thing. Why would I make videos for nobody that can watch it? That's silly. It's for silly people. Silly. I want everybody to be able to watch. I want everybody to be able to get education. So education will never be monetized behind that. Maybe dumb shit. Maybe live streams. Maybe high streams. Maybe archived video game footage. Or like, you know, when I play video games on live, I record it too and then save that. But I'm fucking high. I need to do so much shit. I'm just floundering again. I love to just talk about random shit on video. It is an outlet for me. I'm very worried that people are going to be very upset about the things I'm saying because, again, I'm not saying anything that's not going to ruffle some feathers of some fucking people that have very fragile egos. I don't care because guess what? My great uncle Mike, he died, and I don't think he would be happy with how Missouri's cannabis laws were. He'd be happy he could smoke cannabis in general, but he would not be happy when he knew how much money it was for the nominal amount that you get, as well as how the companies are literally just not letting any other companies open up so they can, again, make the most money. Like, why is it that micro businesses can only have 250 plants, but the megacorps that legalized it in 2018, they can have 8,000 plants, man. They have more than that. A little bit more, maybe. All right. No, maybe it's not 8,000. It's 7,500. Oh, it's not. I don't know, though. It's something around there. Anywhere between 7 to 10. And, you know what? I would really bet they got some weird other shit going on, too. But I don't know. I'm just saying what I know. Just fucking funny, that statistic, and I'm really happy the kind of people that got with me because they saw how funny it was too, about how Missouri made the most money off of weed. And again, it's the thing that they don't even understand, that they're the fucking inside joke of fucking Missouri, like the jokes of the jokes. Like, you made so much money on weed because you literally fucked over your medicinal clients by price gouging with fucking a few other stores. And it's like, we don't see you. It's like, that's why I love my channel being out there, because I can say, we see you, man. Like, I've talked to people and I'm educating people too. Because again, I think it's just funny knowledge, man. I just am like, you know, it's interesting, guys. You know, it's interesting, guys. These 6 companies lobbied so hard for this bill. Why would these companies lobby that hard? And why would they actually lobby against federal cannabis laws at the same time? And it seemed like it would be against descheduling it. Because they said seed to sell system and shit like that. Like, and they're fucking saying that the federal, yeah, like they just keep the same state laws. I don't know what that fucking means, but I know that we need to get either the politicians the fuck out of the fucking cannabis industry and the corporate fucking greedy motherfuckers that are only trying to make a quick buck off of you out of the fucking cannabis industry. And guys, that's really easy to do. It's called just shop at different fucking places. Because I can guarantee you're making a profit off the fucking anything they sell you at their store. I can guarantee you there's so much profit being made on that. Again, $1 billion, guys. Think about it. With a B. Look at the populations of these cities too. I don't know how much bigger they are, but it's weird how it's substantially more, I think. And why is it more? Because everything just costs more on average. Again, a gram of wax here used to be $55. And they're opening up micro businesses where you can only open 250. It's just the dumbest. So there you go, guys. There you go. I'm fucking talking too much because there's dumb shit, and I'm still upset that there's fucking... I get demonetized and shit, man. I'm still so upset about that. Like, it's just so fucking lame because it makes anything to do with the channel 10 times harder. And it's like, wow, Nick Ocado can literally advertise his penis to kids. Can literally advertise his OnlyFans fucking content. And advertises it. And talks about it. On his channel. With his millions and millions of kid subscribers. Like, bro, I'm just trying to smoke a J, man. So YouTube, what the fuck? Let me smoke a fucking J, man. That's the fucking least of your fucking issues here, alright? Fucking age restricted on that shit, bro. Good thing this fucking video is gonna be 2 videos. And I didn't even smoke that many videos smoke that much weed. Smoke that many videos. Smoke that much weed in the vlog style of this video. I say that for like probably minute 40. So. Well, peace it out, guys. I'm gonna keep going hard. I'm going even harder. I'm doubling down on the high homie again. We got 236 subscribers. Fucking 750 by the end of the week. Next week.